convenience store. It's a Japanese convenience store. Oh, I gotta put this on film, man. I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. It's gonna be great. There we go. We're on our way to Osaka, and before we're gonna just show you some inside the train station, the Kintetsu train station. Look how tiny that little room is, huh? Woman's in there. Of course they have alcohol, that's great. And omiyage, if you always have to buy somebody something, right? Yeah. You're forced by Japanese regulations to buy somebody some crappy. Oh, what is that? See my son? See my son? Crash into her car. It's a tiny room. All the extra stuff you have here.
This is Miss Pac-Man Oe, and you're watching Give Me a Break, Man.
Hello there, Flakers. Give Me a Break Man on the Give Me a Flake Man channel, and today we're going to be talking about omiyage. Now, I often say omiyage, which is apparently a dialect somewhere in Japan, but it's incorrect, so you have to remember to pronounce the Y. Don't make my mistake, because then your Japanese friends will just not correct you, which is unfortunate. But anyway, so the correct pronunciation, one more time, is omiyage. Now, if you look at this kanji, you're going to say, wait, that's not that kanji. I don't see how that could possibly... Yeah, look, it's ateji. That's the way you say it. Now, there's a lot to say about omiyage, and if you want all the details and all the little specifics, go to maggisensei.com/JP, and you'll get a whole slew of information there. But today, we're going to keep it very simple. If you have ever studied Japanese formally, you will remember that in Japanese class, they tell you, you should say, これはつまらないものですが, and then hand something to someone. For example, if you went to Hawaii, you would just say, これはつまらないものですが, and hand over these chocolates of some sort. What are these? Macadamia nuts. これはつまらないものですが, and hand over the nuts, right? Hand over the nuts! Hand over the nuts! Okay. Now, literally, what that means is, つまらない means boring or a trifle. That's a literal translation. You're saying, this probably sucks, but here you go. That's a literal translation of what you're saying. But if you want to, a useful conversational expression would be, this is a small token of my appreciation. Okay? That's very good, right? This is a small token of my appreciation. It would be similar to that. However, most Japanese these days do not use the tsumaranai mono desu ka expression. They just tell you where they went. For example, I went to Hawaii. Hawaii ni ikimashita. Hawaii ni ikimashita. Hawaii ni ikimashita. And then they say, omiyage desu. Or kore wa, this is, kore wa omiyage desu. And just hand it over. And the omiyage thing is a pain in the neck, to be honest. In the beginning, you want to fit into Japanese culture, so you're like, okay, I gotta buy everybody omiyage. So in your office, if you happen to be an English teacher, or if you go to school and you want to get all your classmates little gifts and stuff, kind of pain in the neck. You got to make a list. You write down a list of all the people in your class, and you go and check them off, and it's a pain in the ass. So these days, this is a good way to get around it. Just buy a big package and just hand it to the teacher, and then she'll hand it out to everybody else, or just put it in your office, and everyone can eat it. Of course. The funny thing about omiyage that is interesting is that omiyage is often translated as souvenir. The word means souvenir, but a true souvenir comes only from the place. If you visit Hawaii, then you should buy something Hawaiian. That's a souvenir. But if you visit Hawaii and you buy a Gap shirt, it's not really a souvenir, right? It's just a present, right? But a lot of Japanese will say this is a souvenir, and it's actually just a present. So anyway, but here's the point. Gift giving is important when you go somewhere. And again, check Maggie Sensei for more information on that. Okay, now, that's basically it. Now the other reason I'm making this video is because on maggiesensei.com this week, yesterday, uploaded just now, we have a special picture of an Obama omiyage. Obama omiyage. Now, you might think, what is that? Well, that's this. See? Obama, right. Check out these pictures here. As you can see here, Maggie has just received an omiyage, and it is a box of Obama sweets. The box says Obama roll, unroll. And you can see that's the caricature of Obama. And there is a city in Japan actually named Obama. It's Obama-shi. So they were quite happy to be cheering Obama on. And as you can see in this next frame here, it says Obama o katte ni oen suru kai. So we are cheering on Obama even though he didn't ask us to. And that's what katte ni is, to do something without permission. And it's a great expression. You should remember that. You will hear it a lot. A lot of our Gaijin friends here like to say, well, I'll do it the way I want, or without permission. It's katte ni. Here is the actual food, as you can see. It's actually quite delicious. It's a red bean paste inside. It was actually really good. Anyway, there's your video for today. Morons, study hard. Go.
Study hard, morons.
Baka, 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 baka.